ladies. So I am just going to record a video here telling you about some stuff that I learned yesterday on the Tony Robbins call and just recap it for you. So I've been listening to Tony Robbins since I was a little girl. So a lot of this I have heard actually Tony Robbins say, but I could hear it over and over and over again and still be affected by it. So the person who led the call was actually Tony's #1 all-time speaker. And his name was, I don't even know if I wrote it down. Stephen. I know it was Stephan Hilgart. So I'm just going to go down through my notes and just go for it and say all that I remember and all the stuff that touched me. So the one thing he said, well, it was a million things, but here we go. The only way to make money is to help people. The quality of my life is the quality of questions I ask myself. In life, something that can completely change our whole entire world around. One of the main things is decisions. Our life is made of millions of little decisions that make us where we are right now. And these decisions, 1, what to focus on. Is everything going right or is everything going wrong? What do you tell yourself in your head? 2, what does that mean? The meaning of your decisions should have emotion behind it. And you should be able to control your emotions and manage them because your emotions equal your life. And 3, what are you going to do about these decisions? Your focus and your emotions. So somebody brought up, or he talked about Sarah Blakely. She is the founder of Spanx. Her TED Talk is phenomenal. She is brilliant. Sarah Blakely. So if you can look into her, her story is just beautiful. So there are 4 things that can create change in our life: beliefs, potential, results, and action. Our belief system. Any excuses you tell yourself. Like what, when you really, really peel back the layers of an onion, what is it that is holding you back from your full potential? What is it? Is it fear of rejection? Is it self-sabotage? Is it perfectionism and you don't want people to see you fail? There is just so many things that can be holding you back, okay? But you need to use those belief systems, they're excuses. That's what they are, they're excuses. And they're not our fault. Because 60% of the thoughts and habits and how we think are formed by the age we are 5. 60%. And 100% by the time we are 18. But that conditioning, we can change it as long as we start to become aware of it. And those excuses that you're giving yourself, those can be your resources.
Good afternoon, North Hills Baptist
Sorry.
Campus students. At this time, we will begin to dismiss
On
our
this
first
call,
pair pickups. Pair
over
pickups, riders, letters L
400
to D,
people
report to
registered.
gym, music room, and
Over
office
400.
L to
And
D,
guess how many
music room,
showed up?
art room, and library. From
Under
music room,
200.
art room, and gym. Thank you.
That blew my mind. Because I am somebody who has made a lot of excuses and has spent time with my family instead of going on Zoom calls and showing up, or I've made my family a huge priority and then faltered in the area of this business because I haven't shown up. And then when he said 400 registered but only 200 showed up, that is crazy. My phone is ringing. 1 second, please. You are never going to outsell, out-earn, or outperform your belief systems. Let me repeat that. You are never going to outsell, out-earn, or outperform your belief systems. You'll stay where you believe. There are two kinds of beliefs: empowering and limiting. Empowering is that I can, I will, no matter what, I am going to get this done. For instance, you feed your kids every night, right? You're tired, you're exhausted, but you get up, you feed them. You don't have money, but you find a way to find the money to feed them. It's a must for you. You make a way. That is an empowering belief. Limiting is thinking of all the reasons why you can't do something. I don't have this, I don't have what she has, I can't do this because of that. It's comparing, there's three limiting beliefs: hopeless, helpless, and worthless. A hopeless limiting belief is negative. You're just negative about anything, basically. Everything's just wrong. The next one is helpless. That's when you compare yourself to everybody else. Comparison is the thief of joy, Rachel Hollis says. And 3, worthless. You tell yourself you don't deserve it for some reason. I am guilty of this. But these patterns, they're not you. Like I said, they are conditioned within you, 60% of these habits by the time you're 5, and 100% by the time you're 18. But we can condition them out of us. So, what you should be thinking about is this question, okay? What's my bank account going to look like in 90 days? Specific thoughts like that. Not, oh, I want to make more money. But what amount is going to be in my bank in 90 days? We don't take action because of feelings, okay? Because our feelings are up and down and all over the place, and so often, if we're feeling good, we're gonna take action. But if we're feeling low, we don't. So every decision we make is to either avoid pain or to gain pleasure. And in this business, and with any goal, there is a lot of pain involved. There's a lot of rejection, a lot of fears coming to life, a lot of stepping out of your comfort zones. And if you're somebody who shies away from that, like I have been, you gotta act. You gotta make yourself do it before you're ready. So with a lot of pain with goals, we want to avoid pain, so we avoid sometimes the tasks and actions that will get us to point A to point B. But we need to find time when there's no time. We need to find money when there's no money. And this is a should versus a must attitude. So, like I said, we would run through walls to feed our kids. Why aren't we running through walls to get our goals done? Because it would show in our money, in our business. It would happen for us. This is the potential. Like, the potential here is so huge. Show up. This is near and dear to my heart because, like I said, I've avoided a lot of things. Show up. Most people spend their entire lives shoulding all over themselves. I should do this. I should do that. But, and giving all sorts of excuses. All sorts of shoulds in their head. Oh, I should have done that. But who's the most important person to prove something to? Yourself. The world's different now. So a lot of people who are high achievers, he said, watching this, high achievers are always frustrated with themselves. They're always looking for the next goal to come true. They're always saying, I'm going to work harder. I'm going to do this 10 times more, which is pretty much what this feels like everything's telling you, right? But it's not going to work because the same things that you've always done is going to give you the same things you've always gotten. And with the world being so different now, you have to be creative. You have to do something different, even if some other things have worked for you in the past. You want to work smarter, not harder, by changing the beliefs that hold you back. So instead of working harder, work on your beliefs on yourself. How many girls' lives have you not changed because you were afraid? Let me say that again, because that one got me good too. How many girls' lives have you not changed because you were afraid? Make the shift. Discipline doesn't equal freedom, because discipline doesn't last long term. We need lasting change, which usually is a significant emotional event. So like our impact week, that's significant. It has to be something that wakes you up, something that changes everything. Like when you have a child, life doesn't change with knowledge. It changes with experience. So you have to put yourself in those experiences so that you can have that significant emotional event to help change you. You have to make a decision, decide to begin, decide to go to the next level, and then go, act, no excuses. Just keep going for it. And he offered some really crazy things for those who were on the Zoom call, which was pretty crazy. But success is a habit. Because if we didn't make these things a habit, we wouldn't want to always do them. So they need to be like second nature to us. Like creating a habitual hour every day with a checklist of things you do working your business, 1 hour a day. I do have a bunch of daily checklists for you for a daily power hour. And we can do those on Zoom once a week too if you want. Like, I am down for that. So I can send them to you if you want to just see what they're like. I am really not going to push you unless it's something that you really want. I will inspire. I will give you everything that I've got, everything I'm learning. But I'm not going to be somebody who's like, you need to hit this rank by this time. That's just not who I am. But if you want this, I will make every step possible to get you there. I am in it. Also, my hair's really crazy because I haven't brushed it all day and it hasn't been cut or colored in over a year, so I think it looks pretty good though. And school lighting. So if you need anything at all, I'm right here. Love you all.